They cannot talk about anybody. They can never praise anybody. They cannot exalt anybody. It's all about you. You point to yourself. You are the point of reference. Every time it's all about I, me, myself. Very selfish and egocentric. A superiority kind of mentality. Where you consider others inferior. And you think you are the only one that is superior. You are a know-it-all. You have an exaggerated feelings of pleasure and satisfaction because of the successes that you have made in life and the achievements you have had and the accolades that you have and the color that you have and decoration that the world has given you and the names and the title that people have given you. Now when you walk big and your stomach is out and you step on people. You can catch anybody. You can kill anybody. You don't care. Pride is already in your heart. Exaggerated feelings of satisfaction in life. And you always talk about yourself. Look at my car, look at my house, look at my hair, look at my beauty, look at my this and look at that, look at that. Child of God, you look at your success, you look at your achievements, you look at your prowess, you look at your academic accolades, everything that you have, and you begin to think that you are better than anybody else. And you think highly, too much about you, and you begin to exaggerate, child of God, everything about you. That is pride, child of God. You develop an inward feeling that you are too important, too special, that others cannot do without you. If you are a man of God, you think that you are the only reason for the occasion. If you cannot stand up, nobody will show up and nobody can do anything. If I can't preach, nobody can preach. Pride, Baba. One of the things that you must understand is this: pride always demands self-worship. That is why God hates pride. Lucifer in Isaiah chapter number 14, Ezekiel chapter number 28, the Bible says, and this one of the angels that was in the heavens, when pride entered his heart, what happened? He began to look at himself and he says, I will exalt myself, and then I'll rise above the clouds. I'll go to the assembly and to the congregation of God, and I'll become like him, the most high God. He began to talk about I and I and I and I. Pride is about egocentrism. It's about yourself. Your ego is so bloated that you think about yourself, me, myself, and I. You cannot talk about others. You don't see other people. You see other people are just like garbage, and garbage you can walk on. No. I pray, may God help you, child of God, that you shall never walk in the spirit of pride. Somebody shout amen. Yes. You have this kind of inflated ego, superiority complex mentality. I mean, you think you are the woman, you are the man, you are the reason for the occasion. You want the attraction from every place, and you want to be, you want to cause the attention to everybody. When you are walking around, everybody must know that you have walked in Nairobi City. Even your walking style should be different from others. You don't want to walk straight. You want to walk at an academic angle because you graduated from Harvard University with a first-class honors in engineering, or you are doing what you call electronical and electronics and plus. Your language is different, your walking is different, your dressing is different, your talk is different, and you look at people with a funny eye. They want so that you prove that you are a professor from Harvard University. Pride has gotten into your head, Baba. Pride. That is what killed Absalom. The guy was beautiful. The Bible says his hair was down to the, that even his walking was. And the Bible calls him that the guy was beautiful. It is a word that can only be connoted to women. Men are not supposed to be beautiful. If you find a beautiful man, that is it. Don't get married to a man that is beautiful. Get married to a man that is handsome. That's why no man is handsome. Men are just handsome like that. Leave them at that point. Cut, full stop. See, some of these young men that want to change their sex, they want to change their complexion, they want to change everything about themselves. They want to talk